Alright, I'm actually very sick recording this video. I have a sore throat, fever, I feel like I was mauled by Habib, I'm drinking my herbal tea right here, but I have a message to deliver. So my friend, my brother, you need to go to war with yourself. I went and shaved my hair completely off around a month ago, and you probably know this, just because of the fact that I wanted to see how ugly I actually am under that hair. So as most of you guys know, English is actually not my main tongue. My main tongue is Turkish. I speak English and German at an okay to good level, what I say, as my second and third languages. And I spent years practicing English and German, especially English, to essentially find out and figure out the best ways to improve a language. And that is exactly when today's sponsor, LingoPie, comes in. From now on, LingoPie is going to be your best friend in learning languages. With LingoPie, you are going to learn a language through TV shows and movies, so through natural, native conversations, slang, and street language. You can use LingoPie to learn Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, Russian, Korean, and Japanese. They have thousands of hours of content that you can already watch, as well as they add new content every single week. In order to grow your vocabulary, you can create flashcards with words you want to learn. You can pop quiz yourself and play Wordmaster to make sure that you expand your vocabulary, all from the words you picked up from watching native content. So, you are going to skyrocket your language learning process with LingoPie. If you click the link in the description as well as the link pinned in the comment section, you're going to get 55% off with a 7-day free trial. I highly suggest you to check them out if you are learning a new language or improving a language that you're already learning. Your value as a young man doesn't come from having pretty hair. Your value as a young man comes from the impact you have, the goals you achieve, how much you achieve, and the value you bring to the world. I went and shaved my hair whilst I had terrible acne. And the thing is, one thing you guys probably don't know is that I'm actually very insecure about my acne. There was a point in the last couple of months, around like a month ago, when I exactly shaved my hair off. That point, I didn't even want to go out of the house because my acne was terrible. And at that point, I completely shaved my hair, which means my acne was incredibly obvious. I wanted to show all my social media the thing that I was insecure about the most. So what's gonna happen 6 months from now? When I look in the mirror, I'm gonna have my hair back, right? 6 months from now. But because of the fact that I didn't feel quite satisfied with myself when I looked in the mirror, I'm probably gonna have other things as well, which are probably I would have worked my ass off. Because I look at the mirror and I don't really feel like I'm enough. I probably will be much like bigger and like muscular because of the fact that like I'm going now all in fitness. I literally hired 2 coaches. I'm paying 2 coaches to help me like on my fitness journey, and I'll probably be a better boxer because I'm training boxing much more now, and like having that shaved hair off. No, I mean my hair is not really completely shaved off now. At that point you feel like kind of like a dangerous boxer, and I probably will be making more money when it comes to finances because I just do not care what other people think about me now. Expose your weak areas and grow those weak areas and go to war with yourself. You need to feel a dissatisfaction in yourself when you are not putting one step in front of the other every single day. My friends, I discovered the concept of like self-improvement like 3 to 4 years ago, I would say. But when I like completely discovered self-improvement, it wasn't like the red pill, becoming masculine, becoming a man who's on his goals and stuff like that. In the beginning, it was more like watching Matt Devella videos, 12 habits for life. Also like watching a lot of like how to be productive content to get essentially better grades, because that was like my main goal at that time. So when I look at my life in the years of like 2020, 2021, 2022, like probably 15 to like 18, I would say my rate of self-improvement, the speed of how fast I was growing was like the average guy on self-improvement. It wasn't like an insane change. You make some progress, but it's not like insane progress. Every single year you're doing a little better, but it's not like you have completely changed your life. You know that going to the gym is important, eating well is important, so you go to the gym, but your diet isn't really on point, so you make like some gains, not too much. Nothing in your life is like really skyrocketing that much. My friend, you need to realize this. Your rate of self-improvement is probably average for someone who discovered self-improvement. Yes, you are probably doing better than the guy we call like the average guy, average young man, faps, watches like stuff on the internet, plays video games, listens to like music all the time, doesn't do much, never goes to the gym, like that fat guy that every like self-improvement YouTuber talks about. Yes, you are doing better than that guy, but that guy shouldn't really be your competition, right? Your competition should be already in the top 20%. And the thing is, you're probably not doing better than them. who is actually your actual competition. Bro, I know that you're doing some self-improvement habits. Bro, I know that you're doing some habits, like some good habits, right? But pretty much every single person who is on self-improvement are doing those good habits. And there are millions of young men on self-improvement nowadays. Like millions when you look around the world. And they're all improving. They're all doing good for themselves. Just look at how popular and famous like the fitness content and red pill content, masculinity content has gotten over the last like just even 5 years, bro. In 5 years, like 5 years ago, the fitness content wasn't really that like, to be honest, like famous, popular, but now everyone is in the gym. Like, look at your class now. Look at, for example, the people who you work with, for example. A lot of them probably do some type of, like, exercise because it is so common nowadays. This should be exciting because we are bringing strong men back. But at the same time, this should be a little concerning on a personal level, on a selfish level, because competition is getting scary. Ask yourself this exact question. How can I improve faster than the average guy who is on self-improvement? Not the guy who's not on self-improvement. How can I improve faster than the guy who is already on self-improvement? How can I outwork and outsmart my opponents? Because the moment you can get to that state of becoming that masculine man, your goals, your ambitions is like the main thing in your life, then you're going to make like insane progress really, really fast. Because that is going to be the main obsession in your life. Your life as a young man should revolve around one thing and one thing only. And that is building your value. After you watch this video, please sit down, get yourself a pen and paper, and just visualize how much progress you can make probably realistically in 5 years. And ask yourself, how can you squeeze that 5 years worth of progress into only 6 months? What would you do if you needed to get like 5 years of progress, self-improvement progress in only 6 months? What would you do? And set your goals and try to crush them in the next 6 months, my friend. That is gonna keep your mind sharp, my friend. And the thing is, I promise you, your life is going to be completely, astronomically different 6 months from now if you actually keep the promises you make to yourself. I love you, I support you, I'll see you in the next one, my friend.